I'm just relieved that you're okay. I thought you were going to kill yourself.
I'm sorry I had to stand at the top of the roof. It was a stupid idea and I've never been depressed like this before.
Yeah, if you would have died, then we would be devastated, and Tony will be left with nothing.
I know, but to tell you the truth, I really do love Tony. I just feel sorry for him being locked up in a prison.
But I thought you hated him because of the fireworks.
I did, but...
But what, are you starting to show some sympathy for him?
Yeah, no, I don't know. See, I can't even describe what I'm feeling right now.
Brenda, it's okay. Whatever happens to Tony, you'll get the best support possible. You are a strong woman, and you will never give up.
No, she won't. 'Cause I'd happen to love her very much.
Tony?
Surprise me, why don't you?
How's she doing?
She got a stab in the chest and her arms. We put some IV fluids on her so that there would be every chance of her recovery.
You're confident about it?
Very.
What? Where am I?
Nicole, it's okay. You're at the hospital. You got stabbed, remember?
Do you know anything about that guy called Walter Jenkins?
He wanted to have some Zolopin potions, but I told him that there weren't any of them, and much to his rage he forced me to eat a spider eye, but I couldn't want to do it. That's when the stabbing happened.
Why would anyone want you to eat a spider eye? It's disgusting.
Exactly. It's poisonous and it can kill you.
Oh, thank God. Oliver just told me what happened. Are you okay?
Maybe. That crazy guy tried to kill me.
Is she going to be alright?
She will be, don't worry.
Okay, Nicole, it seems that you need to get surgery.
What?
You're still bleeding from the inside, so we have to do something to stop it. Let's move her.
I want to see her. I just want to hold her hand.
Tyler, calm down. They are doing everything they could.
What is this? Is this supposed to be a hallucination or what?
No, you're not hallucinating. I just got out of prison.
Oh, how come? Did you break out by climbing through the walls?
No, it's not like that. I was somehow released on parole, although I just got sent to prison not long ago.
So who requested you to leave prison? Was it Daniel?
Me, actually. I told the police a story of how I started using fireworks, and I also explained that playing with illegal fireworks and selling them was the biggest mistake of my life. I didn't want to hurt you or anyone else, and I have to admit that illegal fireworks are dangerous, and I've regretted playing with them.
You actually mean it? You'll stop playing with fireworks?
Yes. When I heard that you tried to jump off a roof, I was really worried about you, but at least I know that you're okay. I've put the fireworks thing behind me, so we can get over this nightmare.
Tony, I'm so happy. I love you so much.
Ah, I love you too.
At least you finally admitted your mistakes. I can't wait to tell Daniela and Tina about this.
Guys, I think we got a problem.
Problem? What problem?
You see, when I was visiting the Bunny Bunch, I brought them a toaster. When Ellie put the bread slices on the toaster, they won't go down. It's probably because of the faulty wires, so when I checked them, all the lights went out and the alarms went off.
Have you tried calling an electrician?
Not yet.
I'll do it. I'll call Toby the electrician and see what he can do. He knows a lot about faulty wires.
Yeah, and the reason why the electricity broke down was because the wires were pretty old and always faulty, so I guess that's why that happened.
I see. Just let Toby do his job, and he'll get a new set of wires.
Did we hear right? The Bunny Bunch has no electricity.
Guess they won't make it to school after all.
Got rid of the tree of peace. What kind of sick mayor are you?
Listen, I know it sounds like a bad idea, but it had to be done. It got nowhere to go, so we decided to put the tree somewhere in the memorial forest.
That's ridiculous. You can't just get rid of the tree of peace without an announcement.
I've never planned any of this. It just felt like the Riverview Gardens needed a change.
Right. Well, do you remember what happened on the 15th of February 2019? No. Then I'll tell you. A crazed driver drove into the wedding hall that injured and killed a lot of people, including my ex-wife, and Brooks and Slair's just married husband. It was the biggest tragedy in Port Stanton, and our local government planted the Tree of Peace to remember the victims, but you got rid of it. It's disrespectful.
Disrespectful or not, we had to remove the tree because it had to be done.
Had to be done? Oh please, you must be
I don't want to argue about it, Michael. The water fountain and the bench will stay, and if you're not pleased with them, you might as well announce your resignation and get out of my local government. End of story.
Are you sure Toby knows what he's doing?
Of course. We can't just stand around a dark house all day.
Exactly. We're going to be so late for school, I reckon.
Hooray! The electricity is back.
Well, at least you now know why the wires were faulty.
Yeah. Looks like you'll be eating breakfast after all.
Or shall I say, lunch.
Wow, it's actually working this time. Good thing the bread slices aren't stale. Ellie.
Don't touch any appliances. I'll go get the maid.
Are you okay?
Oh God. What happened?
You electrocuted yourself.
Oh no, I did. Didn't I?
You would have killed all of us. We take back the
Leave it, Chuck. It was already fixed anyway.
You'll be okay, Ellie. Trust me.
How long have we been sitting here?
Listen, you are worrying about your wife all too much.
So what? I should have prevented this. I would have stopped that crazy guy from stabbing my wife and saved her from him. I'm just a monster.
But it's not your fault.
So. Look, just tell me if they got anything about Nicole.
Not yet. She's still in surgery as we speak.
If she dies, then I'm gonna find the coward that stabbed her.
Why would you say that?
We just finished Nicole's surgery.
And? How is she?
Well, much to our surprise, she's doing all right. Her condition has improved and we allowed her to get discharged from the hospital.
However, she may have to take a leave indefinitely from the PCC, but she will return to work if she feels like it.
Oh, thank God.
See? I told you that Nicole will be okay.
So are you sure I'm well enough to return to work?
Only if you feel like it. I've been worrying myself sick about you.
I still couldn't believe what has happened.
Me neither. Walter can't just make you eat something disgusting. I mean, what was he thinking?
Actually, I think I know who Walter Jenkins is. He used to be my ex-boyfriend.
What?
Yes. That was before I started meeting you. Walter has been really abusive to me while we were together. He beat me up, drowned me in a bathtub, and everything.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You must be going through hell back then.
I was. Walter even turned up as a patient at a primary care clinic once, but not in Swiftbrook. He wanted to steal some medicine from the drawers, but I stopped him from his actions. I assume that Walter Jenkins is a drug potion addict.
What? As in?
The guy that has been taking a lot of drug potions, yes. He is mentally unstable, and we have to do something against him.
Look, Walter is the least of your worries right now. You're back home now, and I won't let that criminal get anywhere near you again. I'll look after you.
Thank you.
I mean, how weird is that? The Bunny Bunch didn't show up at school today.
How come? Did they got held up in the traffic?
Or maybe they've got a day off from school.
Well, that's weird. They always turn up at school, so how come they didn't show up?
Look, we're not sure. But we can't just worry about our friends. They're fine, truly.
Oh, what were you doing in our parents' bedroom?
I can't help it. The bed is too comfy.
But what's wrong with the couch?
Nothing. I just wanted to find somewhere to relax. That's all.
Well, are you sure you don't need anything to eat?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry.
Okay.
Marceline,
Get away from me. Leave me alone.
Marceline, please let me talk to you. Okay, you can't get out of your cell.
I don't care. I need to take Rosie with me, pack my bags, and move to Fowlerstown.
Look, you can't even go there, okay? Finn would be shattered. Your daughter will cry, and all your friends are gonna go through hell. That's the last thing you want, is it?
Just shut up.
Officer?
Yes?
Marceline just walked out of her cell and she wants to skip the city.
Please, Tahlia, you can't make me stay in the cells. It'll drive me crazy.
Listen, it's best you should stay in the cell until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What am I going to do tomorrow? Go home.
I'm afraid not. That's the date when your trial is expected to start. If the jury pleads you guilty, you could be looking up to 10 to 17 years imprisonment.
So, you wanted me gone as much as this idiot with a purple suit does, do you?
Marceline, that's enough. Look, just please go back to your cell. You'll make a complete fool out of yourself.
I just want to see Finn. Where is—
All right, that's enough. I'm taking you back to your cell.
You'll never get away with this, Tahlia. I'm gonna kill you.
Silence.
Look, are you sure we have to go to school this late? We can't do our studies at our closed school.
Well, we're here now, so don't act so whiny about it. We'll finish our studies in no time.
Forget it. We'll finish our studies at home.
But why that? Because I was electrocuting myself thanks to that toaster? Forget it. Let's find a way to get in.
It's closed.
See? This is why we can't go back to school at night. It's stupid.
Not as stupid as climbing my way into the building. Watch me. What? They're locked too?
Leave it, Ellie. There's no way in. We really have to go home.
Wait! We can use the exit at the back. It's the only way in.
Ellie.
Let's go! Yes! It's open. Let's go in.
Can't believe you are forcing us to be inside of this school. It's a terrible idea.
Who cares? At least we made it in.
Oh, you know there are security guards around the school, and they can easily see what we're—
Shut up! I know exactly what I'm doing. So let's just find the math class. Oh, that was easy. It's right there. We'd better hide in there. Quick!
Excuse me, what do you think you're doing here? This school is closed.
Oh, sorry about that, Principal Newman.
We were going to do our math essay today, but our house had no electricity and we had to hide.
Save it. I want you four in my office. Now.
So Tony didn't actually escape from prison?
Nope, he didn't. He was granted parole after he admitted his mistakes.
That's a relief. At least Tony finally realized that illegal fireworks are dangerous. Brenda must be over the moon.
Exactly.
We should seriously get ourselves a fridge. We don't really have it.
Yeah. We can't always eat at the MV, so we need to buy a fridge and a kitchen table so we can have breakfast and dinner properly.
True. But I got lots of things to do. I have to take care of Rosie all by myself because Marceline's trial is going to start tomorrow.
What? They set the date?
Finn must be really worried for his wife right now.
Yeah, you see, I know what Marceline is going through, and I feel sorry for her. If Marceline goes to prison, then Finn would be so shattered that he wants to leave Port Stanton.
And move back to Swiftbrook?
He obviously can't find a place to stay. All right, don't worry about the fridge and the kitchen table. I'll sort it myself.
You're an angel.
Anyway, I think I should call it a day. I'm going to bed.
Wait for me, miss.
Okay, now you can tell me what you were doing at school.
Listen, we were going to do our math essay, but when we were eating breakfast at our house, the electricity went out, and Chuck tried to fix the fuses, but it only made it worse. He called an electrician to get a new set of fuses, but when the toasts went up, I was electrocuted.
Well, if you didn't get through that situation, you wouldn't be so late.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to waste your time.
And how exactly did you get into the building?
At the back. We noticed that the exit door is still open, so we made it in. It was my idea and it's all my fault.
Of course, it was your fault. I'll call your parents tomorrow and I'll tell them what you did.
Wait, we don't even live with our parents anymore. Me, Ryder, Ellie, and Calvin used to live at separate flats, then at Animals Lane, and now at Port Stanton.
4 kids as flatmates. That's stupid. I mean, who's going to pick you up at school? A nanny? Or a taxi? Or someone you know?
Stop it!
I don't want to hear a single word from you, Ellie. Listen, breaking into the closed school was a rule violation, and I won't let you do it again.
But it won't happen again, I promise.
Don't. Because as long as you carry on like this, you are no longer welcome at this school. This is your first official warning, and don't expect another one. Now get out. Go home, if you know how.
Finn, a word.
Not right now, Jake. I have to go to Marceline's trial today.
Look, it's serious. Do you know this guy called Walter Jenkins?
Look, I don't care who he is. Okay, just leave it.
He's trying to kill us all.
Jake?
You know him, don't you? Please don't lie to me, Nicole.
Okay, yes. He nearly stabbed me to death and I recognize him as my abusive ex-boyfriend. Can you please just get—
That's enough. We don't want to fight in front of everyone. We'll talk about this inside.
Oh my god.
Jake, what is it?
It's from him. He's threatening me again, but it's even worse. He knows what Nicole told him, and he even knows that we're talking about him.
Look, just ignore him, okay? He's just a dude, so let's just move on. Come on, Nicole.
And one more thing, you better pray for Marceline. She's not gonna leave you behind.
Hey!